Hey, what's going on? It's that time for a motivational Monday. Come on, somebody. Man, super excited to be here, man. As always, I'm going through this series right now. Actually, man, I've realized that today's probably gonna be the last Monday in February. Pretty sure if my math is correct, even though it's a leap year. And so February, Black History Month, I've been doing just people that have inspired me, in Black history. And I've been kind of doing, people that maybe you don't always hear about. Typically, Black history, you're hearing about like Harriet Tubman and, Martin Luther King and, all these other people. But I just kind of shed light on people that specifically inspired me to, man, do different things. First week, talk about Langston Hughes. I was big into poetry, still am. And he really inspired me. And, man, super awesome. And then, I mean, there's so many that I can't even, man, pin down exactly, man, how many I want to, man, go over. Last week, talked about Percy Miller, a.k.a. Master P. And I wanted to hone in on somebody, but man, I want to give a couple shout outs too to, man, some of the other ones that definitely trailblazed and helped me in my, man, growing up. So those people are, man, Stuart Scott, okay, man, phenomenal guy, man. He was a sports broadcaster for ESPN, man. Literally remember watching him growing up, man. Just his charisma and energy, man. When he's talking about sports, literally, my dad and my brother, we will watch Sports Center before going to school every single morning, and he would be on there, man. Phenomenal guy. I mean, you got, man, people like Michael Jackson, man, just the musical genius that he is, man. I learned how to dance from Michael Jackson. I'll never forget, man, winning on my birthday. I mean, it's probably because it was my birthday, but, man, I think I had some moves back then. I used to do the Michael Jackson, woo, back when I was like 7 years old or whatever. But there's one guy, I'm not sure how many people remember this. I want to, man, give a little camera on this. Boom. How many of you guys know who this guy is? Okay. That man goes by the name of LeVar Burton. Okay. He was in Star Trek, a bunch of other like movies and stuff like that. But I remember him growing up from reading Rainbow. I always feel like, man, it's kind of, messed up when I'm looking at the shows that my sister grew up watching, like the SpongeBob and stuff like that. I'm like, man, these aren't, man, like the stuff that I grew up, like Captain Planet and Reading Rainbow. I feel like I was, prepared for success, to a greater degree. But yeah, man, Reading Rainbow literally, man, showed so much creativity and imagination centered around reading. He will start off in a book and show you just the world that's created through that book. And I'm telling you, I used to watch this when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and it still sticks out, man, just the journeys that we would go on with LeVar Burton. And I remember my mom used to read to me, man, growing up, and I kind of lost, my fire for reading through high school, whatever, but I grabbed it back, in college, and I do a lot of audiobooks, but I love to read. I love learning, and I know that I can attribute that to one, LeVar Burton and Reading Rainbow, and two, my mom for, man, reading to us when we were younger. So, man, if you're listening to this, man, you're a parent, man, read to your children. It seriously will set them up for success. It will help them love the creativity that goes into, man, books and writing. Man, as a writer myself, man, there's a lot of effort and energy that these authors, put into this. And, man, it's got to be shared, some really good books out there. So I want to give a shout out, man, LeVar Burton. Thank you so much for everything that you did to help me grow as a young lad. All right. And, man, you guys have a great day. Hope you guys stay motivated today. All right.